everybody, my name is Hope and welcome back to my channel. I like musicals, they're a big part of my life, and today we're going to be reacting to some musical theatre TikToks. Now first off, I want to say sorry about the lighting. I know half of my face is literally in dark. I know I'm literally turning into the Phantom of the Opera. However, it's really sunny in the UK, which doesn't happen a lot, but at the same time it's quite annoying because it's either or we're in like half darkness, so you gotta bear with me here. Also, this wasn't the video that I was intending to film. I was going to film a reaction to the Andrew Lloyd Webber Cinderella, but the video just didn't really turn out how I wanted it to turn out. So I was just like, you know what, let's just record something new. You know, if you really want me to do a reaction to that, if you put it in the comments being like, I'd like to see that, yes please, then feel free to put it in the comments and you know, I might try and film it again. But today's video is not going to be that video. So I'm just going to react to some TikToks that I've got that are all theatre based. If you want to follow me on TikTok, it's Hope Wilson 45. Hopefully I put it there, otherwise I look like an idiot. I'm just starting to do some musical theatre content on there. It was, and then it wasn't, and now it is again. So, you know, if you want to follow that, then that would also be cool. But yeah, I think without further ado, let's just get started. I'm also gonna try and put like all the creators of these videos here somewhere so you can see them and you can go and check out their content because they're all great.
Mr. W, so sorry, I just need to steal Liz for her fitting.
This happens to me every rehearsal. Every rehearsal when you're doing a show, like towards the end, literally they'll just be like, can we just borrow this person? Can we just borrow this person? And it'll always be in moderation. And so depending on who you are, like it's always the role that you're not. So if you're a main part, the ensemble always do costume first. And if you're an ensemble member, the main roles always do costume first. It's always the way. Always the way.
Don't make this difficult. Okay, gonna get your waist.
That's so stressful, honestly. When people take your measurements, you're very aware of what they're doing. Thankfully, all the costume people that I've ever dealt with have been women, but like, they're literally just like, I don't know, it's really hard to explain, but it does make you quite uncomfortable.
Stop sucking in. Do you want it to fit or...
I should say, right, that like not sucking in, it's really hard not to because you feel like you should. Like you feel like you're inclined to suck in, and then, I don't know if that's like weird, but like whenever you're taking measurements, you want to suck in because you want to seem as thin as possible, for like no reason. And then they have a go at you because you do that and you're like, I'm sorry, it's just habit.
I need everybody's attention going over some costume requirements. Ladies all in character heels, gentlemen in black patent leather dress shoes.
Right, so literally, why is that a thing that everyone has to have the same shoes on? Because, you know, if this is like real life, no one has the same shoes on. No one has the same shoes on. I don't think I've literally ever been out with a friend and we've been wearing the same shoes. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Tell me, what does it feel like to be the problem?
Relatable.
Gentlemen, it is Hello Dolly. If I see one more Nike swoosh on a sock, you will be ironing garments after the show. Unless you don't care about undergarments being period appropriate.
These are the people that annoy me. I get the costume that the audience are going to see to be like accurate, but if they're not going to see it, then why does it matter? Unless someone's doing like method acting or something, personally, it doesn't matter. Okay. Overall, I feel like this was quite an accurate TikTok. I know I kept stopping it. I know that's like, I'm really annoying, but that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be like doing it and talking about it and whatever, but overall, solid, accurate.
Oh my god! Oh my god.
Okay, this is really short, but why is this so accurate? Like, I feel like this encapsulates everyone's panic, but then everyone's excitement at the same time. Because at first, oh my god is like, oh my god, we're not ready, everything sucks, everything's horrible, let's pray that it doesn't get any worse, it doesn't go downhill from here. But then the second one is, oh my god, we're doing a show, like, in a week, that's really exciting, we've been waiting so long for this. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay, I picked this one because I'm so interested in it. I've had to like mute it because of the music and I don't know if I'll get copyrighted. However, like this whole process is so interesting to me. Like I love it. It's so cool. Like, oh, that's so satisfying. So satisfying. Very cool. Am I the only person who thinks this is like so interesting? Especially with costume. Like, have you seen those people, other people on YouTube who like talk about the accuracy of like costumes in films? I watched those entire videos. Like, they're so cool. Like people who know so much about different costumes. Like, I don't know why I find it so fascinating. I just do. But like, they're really good. I love them. They're great. Costume design is very cool. I know I said that about like people who do costume design before. However, just the whole process is so cool. I don't just love acting and like doing musical theatre. Like, I genuinely do love like seeing all the backstage stuff and like seeing how a show is put together, because obviously a lot of people only see like the surface level. So I love like going further and like seeing everyone involved. It's just very cool to me. Just something I find like very interesting. But like, this is the most stress-inducing thing I've ever seen. Like, very cool, but what are you gonna do if you don't get the part that you want? Like, say you work really hard for a part and it's like, you know, you're like, I know I'm gonna get it. You stand up on that stage. First of all, everyone sees the role before you do, which is stressful. Do you know what I mean? I don't know like how to explain this, but that's so traumatic. You're up on there and you don't get the part that you want, and you look behind you and it's not the part that you want, but you have to look happy because everyone's clapping for you, and you're like, oh my god, this is like a disaster, and try not to have a meltdown, because I know it's happened to me before. Not to that extent, obviously, but you know when you don't get a part that you want and everyone else in the room looking at you and you're like, yeah, that's great, and you're like, try not to cry because you're like actually dying inside. We got over that, obviously. Don't worry, we actually did. I did get over it. You just do. You get over it. But although that is a very cool way to do it, very stressful, very scary, would not recommend. Okay, to be fair, I only put this next one in there because I saw it and was like, this is really cool. I've always wondered how they do this. So it's the quick change from Shrek at the end when Fiona goes from Shrek to an ogre. Remember when I watched it, like, it's insanely quick. I don't know if this is the way that they did it, but like, it's so quick, and I literally was like, every time I was like, how do they do that? How do they get on so quickly? You know? I was like, I just can't figure it out. I really can't. And like, the talent, like, there is 4 people there, and then her, you know, that requires skill, that requires stealth. And it says actually in like the bio, like, this took 70 seconds. This is a minute and 10 seconds quick change to change your outfit. You get ogre ears, I don't know what they're called, and then become green and get a nose. Like, that's a lot of things. That's a lot of things for a minute and 10 seconds, like, you know? So that's crazy. It's like the Mary Poppins quick change. It's like 66 seconds and she changes her entire outfit and it's time for a drink of water. Like, quick changes are not something to be underrated. Like, they require a lot. They require a lot of talent. Yep, I said what I said. Okay, but like, theatre kid POVs, always low-key accurate and very addicting.
So what mic number are you? 17? Oh wait, you're serious.
Okay. So like, I have been mic number 1 before, and it's always really awkward. They usually have like a mic list, you know, if you need to swap or not. Like, for example, I did Wizard of Oz, you can like see that video on like here. I was mic number 1, so I didn't have to swap with anyone, and they would have to go through the whole thing, and they'd always be like, mic number 1, and you don't know why, but because you're mic number 1, it made sense. I was playing Dorothy, so it made sense that I had mic number 1, but it was like the fact that you feel weird. It feels like bragging, even though it's literally just a mic, but you still feel like you're bragging.
I just don't know what to sing at mic checks. I have too many solos to choose from.
Okay, this is extra, right? But it's sadly accurate. Every mic check is stressful. Like, honestly, I have been scared at mic check before because they don't give you any guidance. They just go, sing. Sing what? Give me an example. Like, I don't know what to sing when you just say sing. If you told me sing this, that's fine. If you told me say this, that's fine. But whenever they're like, speak your lines, you literally forget every single line that you have. When I tell you that mic check is stressful, it is stressful. Like, you don't think it will be, it is. Because you forget your entire existence. And all you can think is, I don't know what to do. It's a scary process, I've got to say.
We should get a picture. Oh, actually, could you stand on this side? I want to make sure that people can see I have a mic.
Why does that feel slightly accurate to me? I feel like someone has definitely done that. It wasn't me though, just for reference, I wouldn't do that. Although I do have a picture which shows me having a mic and 2 other people that don't. However, that was not the intention when I took the selfie. I'm not going to show you the selfie because I don't know if they're okay with being on the internet and I don't really talk to them anymore. It wasn't anything serious. We just went to the same drama and now we don't. So that's really the reason. But like, in that... when I look back at that picture, I'm like, oh, I have a mic and they don't, which is a really toxic mindset. Even though, like, I don't feel superior to them, I just have a mic. It makes literally no difference. But you know what I mean? I don't know why that I find it weird. I don't know why I find so many things weird. Maybe I'm just awkward, and maybe that's just the answer to everything. I've definitely seen people who have been like, look, I've got a mic, like, look, I have a mic, and I'm like, okay. I mean, sometimes it's innocent, but then sometimes I'm like, okay, that's fine.
Well, that was a fucking disaster. Did you hear me crack? I fucking cracked at the end.
I just kind of have to put one from Tyler Joseph Ellis in here just because I like him so much, and his, like, theatre TikToks are great.
Did you hear it? Do you promise you didn't hear it?
I can't sing badly on purpose. Like, I can sing bad. Everyone can sing bad. You know, when you sing a song, it just doesn't work. Like, I can do that, but not on purpose. When someone asks me, like, can you just sing this really badly for me? I just can't do it, because mentally my brain's like, why do you want to show people that you're bad at singing? Because you're meant to be good at singing, so sing good. I just can't do it. It's really hard. I can't do it.
Really, I was a little distracted by a little incident that happened on stage. Penelope, she bumped into me during the tap break.
Screw you, Penelope.
Actually, Kelsey, it does matter, because I fought my entire life to play Reno Sweeney in my high school production of Anything Goes.
Honestly, same. Except I didn't do it in high school, but I did audition for it. You can watch it here. But no, like, I would really like to play Reno Sweeney at one point, and if I did, I'd probably voice break, because that's a lot of pressure.
Do you really think I haven't tried to sabotage every lead in every show I've done at this school? Did I purposely give Brianna Mono during Oklahoma Tech last year? I can't say no.
Love the pun. Also, obviously a bit far-fetched, but I know people that have said this to me. Not being serious, obviously, but sometimes when people say this and they say they're joking, they're actually not joking, and they are quite tempted to. Like, those people who'd be like, oh, should I just, like, push her down the stairs so that I can play them? Again, not me, just for reference. But, you know, they do actually kind of want to push them down the stairs to get the role. I'm not gonna lie, I have thought about it, but at the same time, I was like 8 and jealous. So, can you blame me? Yes, but technically I didn't do anything, so that's not my fault.
All I'm saying, Penelope, is blow Gabriel blow better fucking slay tonight. Also, I've been sleeping with your boyfriend.
Don't know why they added that in, but that one last jab, really gotta get it.
Okay, we have 4 hours of dance rehearsal. Finally.
Okay, but like the way she says that is so cute. To be fair, I only put this one in here because she literally just feels like a bundle of happiness. It's so cute. Like, not cute, but like at the same time really cute, if that makes sense. Also, I always know an ensemble person like this. There's always that one person who gives it like 120%, even though they don't have like a main role.
I have a question. I'm in the back row and I can't make my legs go above my chest, like I physically cannot do it.
I can high-key relate to this. I was not born flexible. I am not flexible. Probably never will be flexible. Yeah, don't give me a very dancey role. At least not at this point in time. If I'm in the future and you think about offering me a job, like, just give me it. You know, I will try anything. Anything.
Okay, I get to cross something else off my theater bucket list. A 5-second quick change on stage in the dark.
Thankfully, I've never done that. I've never done an on-stage quick change. I've done a quick change in the dark, but it was off-stage, and it wasn't very successful. However, it's fine. You know? Sometimes it doesn't work, but sometimes it does. It happened... I was like 11 and I was doing Annie and I had to change my wig. Why I had to change my wig? Because the wigs were virtually exactly the same. I mean, they literally could have just like put a bow in the wig and it would have been easier. There was that, and I had to change my dress. I changed from, I wanted to say a blue dress to a red dress, and I had to do that in like 30 seconds. I had like 3 people and I was 11. I did 4 shows out of the 7 because it was like split because I was young, and I think I was successful twice. It was like half. Oh, and the dress. So technically 3, but not all quick changes can be good. In the dark and on stage, that is very stressful.
No, yeah, that sounds hard. That's rough. That's hard. Okay, listen. I'm sorry that you got Heather Mack and not Veronica, but did you hear I have a line?
I also know people like this, and they're like the best people. Not the people that they're talking to, but the people who are really just happy to be there and like are just kind of up for anything, and they're just happy with what they get, you know? To be fair, I'm usually not that person, and I should be, and it's something I'm working on. But like, I don't want to say any more because I feel like I'm going to come off in a really bad way. So, she's great. Let's aspire to be like her. Okay, we have one last TikTok. Put this one in here just for a little bit of Heathers to end it off. It's two guys singing Blue because I am very impartial to the song Blue from Heathers because they took it out. Also, the choreography is really funny, I think. I'm sorry about the quality, but that's just the quality of the video. Also, these two boys are so good at like singing. You don't really find that a lot. Well, you do, but I can't tell if it's professional. I don't think it is, but it very well could be. I love this song. It's so funny. It's so great. It's so sad that they cut it. I mean, I can understand why, but at the same time, they just replaced it with a song that does the exact same thing, but I think tells you less about their personalities, if that makes sense. Like, I think You're Welcome, it kind of just plays them to be dumber and like more like surface level, but Blue, like, even though it still plays them off as stupid, like, you get that friendship between Ram and Kurt a bit more, but you know, I didn't write it, so I don't really get a choice. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. Like I said, if you want to have me listen to Cinderella and make a video about reacting to it, I can do that. I can sit through it. But thank you guys so much for watching. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you feel like it. Keep enjoying musicals as much as me, and I will see you in the next one.